welcome to LiteGear's special event today. We have an amazing new product to show you, so let's get right into it. We'd like to start today by talking about LiteTile. Since its introduction in 2016, people have loved the versatility and unique properties of this textile light source. We've seen some amazing setups using this transformative product. LiteTile can easily create a large key source with lightweight rigs. With the high density of LEDs and light engines, a soft quality of light is an inherent attribute of LiteTile. LiteTile's construction makes it easy to gang units together. This feature is shown with this massive 8-foot by 16-foot rig of LiteTiles being used as an ambient light source in this exterior set. LiteTile as a building block can be used to cover large areas and provide even illumination over an entire set. Low ceilings and non-traditional spaces are no longer a problem when using LiteTile. Of course, they can be used with a diffusion for an even softer quality of light and arranged in almost any configuration. We kept seeing film sets with LiteTile combined into these large arrays. Therefore, we decided to experiment a little bit with a larger version of LiteTile that we call LiteTile XL. LiteTile XL was a LiteGear rental-only product, but used on some of the biggest film sets and TV series in Hollywood. With its large surface area, it was easier than ever to create massive softboxes. LiteGear's hybrid LED combination enabled CCT adjustments similar to our Plus light fixtures. In one of the largest LiteTile XL rigs that we've seen, this 40-foot by 60-foot setup mimicked daylight through windows in this historic building. The concept was proven as LiteTile XL's large surface area was the perfect light source for massive lighting setups. But as we do at LiteGear, we asked ourselves, what comes next? And after a lot of hard work and testing, today we'd like to introduce you to Auroris. Auroris is an evolution of LiteTile, but uniquely its own product. So unique, we decided to give the product its own name. We're excited to walk you through this amazing and versatile light source. To give Auroris a proper introduction, here's the very first look at the product.
So you can see that Auroris is a large area light source with innovative design and amazing technology. Clearly, we have a lot to talk about today. Let's dive in. Auroris is an engineered textile that measures 10 feet by 10 feet in height and width. Its heavy-duty construction comes in at only 114 pounds, a fraction of the weight of comparable lighting setups of this size. Like all LiteGear products, Auroris is unbelievably thin, measuring 1 inch at its thickest point. This allows for dramatically thinner light boxes compared to other traditional sources. For the mounting of Auroris, we took a completely different approach compared to past products. We use heavy-duty buckles and high-strength webbing. This makes it easy to tension the fabric and get a drum-tight surface. Say goodbye to zip ties. One of our goals, though, was to make Auroris as versatile as possible so it can be integrated into any rig. Auroris includes industrial-grade grommets all the way around the perimeter and D-rings across the back. These provide more attachment points to further reduce sag or allow for a myriad of mounting options. Now, because Auroris is a textile, it can be folded and unfolded with ease. The 10 foot by 10 foot folds to less than 2 feet by 3 feet in just minutes for easy transportation and storage. Now, the amazing thing about Auroris is how fast it is to set up this fixture. It can be unpacked and mounted by 2 people in less than 4 minutes. And let me tell you, wrapping Auroris at the end of the day is even faster. Auroris is 30% lighter than comparable rigs. With the 10 foot by 10 foot surface area, Auroris can replace at least 4 typical light fixtures used in a similar application. This weight savings means you'll be using Auroris in more locations. As Mike mentioned earlier, we learned a lot from the LiteTile product line. We knew that scalability and going big was going to be very important. So Auroris is designed for massive overhead coverage and to be rigged side by side into truly enormous light boxes. Where we see this having a huge impact is in low ceiling studios or all of those repurposed warehouse stages. With Auroris, these spaces have just become way easier to light. With the weight and modular nature of Auroris, all of those non-traditional locations like hangars, abandoned retail, supermarkets, well, they've now become a joy to rig and not a burden. While Auroris does have a truss lightbox accessory, which we'll talk about a bit later, you can mount it to almost any rig you can design or imagine. With the buckle and strap mounting system and its lightweight, this means smaller rigs, less equipment, and smaller motors. Traditional softboxes are anywhere from 5 to 6 feet deep. Because of Auroris's slim profile, those softboxes can now be built with half the depth while still maintaining an extremely soft quality of light. Auroris in its large scale still has the well-known soft quality of the LiteGear light engines. This soft light through pixelization approach means that Auroris can be used with or without diffusion. Now, let's talk about light output. At 1200 watts, Auroris is 60% brighter than comparable softboxes. That is a tremendous amount of light over a very large area. Auroris uses the now familiar and much loved LiteMatte Spectrum light engine. This is the same light engine used in LiteMatte Spectrum and boasts a 6-color, wide gamut selection of LEDs. Now, in the case of damage, a single light engine can easily be removed and replaced, virtually eliminating downtime. In addition, light engines can be removed temporarily to put stunt wires or possibly another light fixture through the light engine hole. With Spectrum technology on board, Auroris can achieve high color rendition, cinema quality white light from 2000 all the way to 11,000 with green magenta adjustment available. Spectrum color will render skin tones, sets, and costumes perfectly. In addition to the outstanding white light, Auroris is also able to produce incredible saturated colors. Honestly, the range of color in a product this large is jaw-dropping. But it doesn't stop there. Auroris is packed with 24 large format pixels. This means you have 6 times the amount of pixels than a traditional rig of the same size. Combined with LiteGear Spectrum Color, you can really let your creativity go wild. Auroris can do everything from intensity grads, CCT gradients, lighting effects such as fire, clouds, lightning, and even run video content. The pixel mapping works great with raw light engines. This resolution is perfect for almost all simulated lighting effects. With these 6 Auroris fixtures shown here, you have control of a stunning 144 pixels. Or, if you want buttery smooth gradients, use Auroris with the diffuser to get amazing results. Pixel mapping with Auroris can be a transformative experience.
Let's now take a look at the all-new Light Dimmer Spectrum AC600. The electronics in the AC600 were redesigned from the ground up. The 600-watt dimmer is full of technology that will help you get the most out of Auroris and is built for the future. Simple and familiar user interface, advanced connectivity including dual-port Ethercon with an Ethernet switch, a USB-A port for software updates, ArtNet and streaming ACN coming later this year, blazing fast processor for color computations, tons of onboard memory for future features, a Lumen Radio CRMX internal antenna, and much more. This dimmer has lots of features to discuss. At only 12.6 pounds, the AC600 has a lot packed inside of it, including an internal 600-watt power supply and a sturdy construction. A K-mount is located on the top and bottom of the AC600, enabling the ability to use new and easy mounting options to truss, light stands, and much more. A newly designed ergonomic handle made from cast aluminum makes carrying the AC600 easy, while also providing a safety cable attachment point. The front of the AC600 is familiar with the easy-to-navigate user interface from the Spectrum DC200 dimmer. However, the back is completely new and covered with a plethora of connectors. Let's take a closer look. The AC600 is the first time a USB-A port has been included in a LiteGear dimmer. Future software updates will be a breeze with this plug and install port. And speaking of software updates, we plan to add significant new features in the years and months to come. 2 Ethercon ports are some of the most important ports on the dimmer. This Ethernet switch will enable daisy chaining of ArtNet and streaming ACN, as well as a whole host of other TCP/IP features to come. We know what an important part Ethernet is going to play in the future of network setups. For the AC600, we decided to include an internal wireless antenna to receive and broadcast Lumen Radio CRMX. With a strong signal and no need to attach an antenna, wireless control of a light dimmer has never been better. Of course, we also have 2 5-pin DMX ports, which support DMX and RDM. And speaking of DMX, the Auroris DMX personalities are the same as in the LiteMat Spectrum. These familiar modes will make it easy to add Auroris to any of your current lighting plots. The all-new 28-pin connector is what provides power and data to the 24 large format pixels in Auroris. The 28 pins enable multi-pixel control while also providing electronic protection of the light engines. We're also including a PDX connector, which means that the AC600 and its technology could be used with all LiteMat Spectrums that are currently out in the world. And lastly, the AC600 has 2 PowerCon True 1 top connectors, which provides the ability to daisy chain power of 2 dimmers together. An integrated power switch means no more hot stabs. Part of the strength of the Auroris is the full line of accessories that will also be available at launch. Let's take a look at them. With a full range of accessories, you can easily and quickly create a turnkey light box with shallow depth and great light control options. This includes a truss system, diffusion and side skirts, teasers, and much more. The Auroris truss system consists of ladder truss and custom corners. To build a 10x10 box, 4 sticks of 3-meter global ladder truss at 1 foot deep are used. The unit can be assembled quickly and without the use of any tools. These components create a strong yet lightweight frame. The unique corner pieces designed by LiteGear make it much easier to ship and pack the product so you no longer have to deal with large L-shaped corners. A diffusion and side skirt combo is also available and fits perfectly to the Auroris truss system. It comes in full, half, and quarter diffusion. These diffusions match all the LiteGear diffusion strengths that are already in the field, and we also have a 60-degree snap grid designed specifically for the Auroris diffusion skirt combo that's coming later this year. The diffusion attaches to the truss frame like any normal rag. Afterwards, the sewn-in skirts can be easily folded up and velcroed to the top of the truss beam. This eliminates light leak and also creates a picture-perfect edge on the front of the diffusion. Light control is always important when dealing with soft lights, especially of this size. The Auroris teasers velcro and buckle to the bottom of the side skirt and come in 4 separate panels so that you can decide which sides need the teasers. The height of the teaser is 3 feet or 1 meter. However, horizontal velcro strips on the teaser enable shortening the height to 3 different positions. A carrying bag comes with every Auroris fixture and protects it from dirt and wear and tear between uses. The road case is an optional accessory for safely and conveniently transporting the Auroris head, its dimmers, and cables. Auroris' 28-pin header cable comes in 4 different lengths: 12 feet, 25 feet, 50 feet, or 100 feet. The standard cable which ships with Auroris is the 25-foot long cable. Due to the advanced electronics in the dimmer, Auroris is able to have up to a 200-foot long cable between the dimmer and the head. However, there will be some light loss due to the long cable. For mains power, we're offering 3 varieties of PowerCon True 1 top cables: bare ends, Edison, and Schuko, all in 10-foot lengths. In addition, we have a 12-foot long PowerCon to PowerCon cable for daisy chaining dimmer power. For the Light Dimmer Spectrum AC600, there are 2 mounting options: a stand mount, which is K-mount to Maffer clamp, and a truss mount, which is K-mount to Cheeseboro. These mounts make it easier than ever to mount a light dimmer to almost any piece of equipment. All of the Auroris accessories will be available at the start of shipment, and we'll be working on more in the future to further increase the applications and variety of uses of Auroris.
Auroris opens up a new world of possibilities for overhead lighting, from small to massive light boxes. Outstanding color rendition across a wide CCT range. Full color and pixel control to create stunning lighting effects. An amazingly thin source, perfect for lighting backdrops. The ability to use Auroris in locations with low ceilings or limited rigging capabilities. And beautiful, soft, even light, with or without diffusion. And so much more. Auroris comes in 2 sizes. The Auroris 10 is ideal for overhead lighting and large lighting setups. The Auroris 5, which is half the size of the Auroris 10, is perfect for floor suspended lighting setups or smaller overhead rigs. The Auroris 10 system includes the Auroris 10 head, 2 28-pin 25-foot cables, 2 Spectrum AC600 dimmers, and 2 PowerCon cables of your choosing. The Auroris 5 system has an Auroris 5 head, 1 28-pin 25-foot cable, a Spectrum AC600, and a PowerCon cable of your choosing. To recap, the cutting-edge Light Dimmer Spectrum AC600 is packed with amazing features: an Ethernet switch, USB-A port, ArtNet and streaming ACN capabilities, DMX and RDM, a blazing fast processor, and much, much more. Auroris' unique buckle and strap mounting system make it easy to rig the fixture. Its cinema quality white light and full spectrum color give it the control needed on today's sets. The pixel mapping possibilities are limitless, and the full line of accessories give you a turnkey lightbox solution. We are super excited to get this product into your hands. The Auroris 10 will start shipping in May of this year with a system list price of $25,990. The Auroris 5 will start shipping later this year in September with a system list price of $12,990. And that's Auroris, a new dimension of lighting.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and to learn more about Auroris, please visit us at litegear.com/Auroris. Take care and be safe.